Okay guys, I wanted to do a little talk, about keeping the cages clean and, how often you should do so. Um, Spot cleaning your cage at least once a week with the bird safe cleaners that I had showed in my other videos. Also once a week you clean the tray, replace the newspaper, pick up any excess seed or, stuff that's collected around the rim of your cage. Just like I said, spot clean, make sure. Take out the food cups and water bowls and wash with a fragrance-free soap in hot water. Dry them, hand dry them, and then air dry them. Either in the sun or you'll have to wait a long time. Once a week to keep, germs and stuff from being nasty, to keep it at bay. Because they are kind of dirty, but they're in a cage, they can't help it. In the wild, you wouldn't have to worry about that stuff, but also, if you have a mite and lice spray, once you've removed all their food dishes and spray your cage once every couple of weeks, just to make sure that you keep those nasty little bugs away. Mine doesn't have any. I've had them checked and stuff, but it's suggested to me that just to keep it sprayed, that way they don't catch them. Avoid the bird's face. Do not spray in their face. Do not even spray close to their face. If you have to, hold them, put their head between your fingers. Don't suffocate them. Just put their neck in between your fingers on the top and their bodies in the palm of your hand and just spray maybe 5-6 inches away and just spray. But make sure you wash your hands afterwards. Also, use your cleaner or hot water and fragrance-free soap to clean their perches and the stuff they land on and all that, all their toys. Get all the poop buildup off of it because it can cause a foot infection if they constantly are stepping on their own feces. You don't want to get a foot infection because it can be very, very severe, very quick, and it can, possibly immobilize them, which isn't good. So keep that at bay. Another thing to watch for is their toenails. Make sure they don't get too long. If you notice that they are, you can buy bird nail clippers or just use some small baby nail clippers or just some small finger clippers. And be careful not to cut too close to the quick. If you do, your bird will bleed. And you will need to use an avian septic powder to stop the bleeding, and it has an antibiotic in it too as well, so it'll take care of 2 birds, 1 stone. Haha. You can get the clippers and the septic powder at a pet store, Petco, PetSmart. Your local small business pet store should have them. And that might be too much, but for some of you, but that's what I do. That's how I keep their cages clean. That's how I keep the germs away. And I'm kind of a germ freak. I don't really like germs, but and I do that with my lovebirds too, which they don't really appreciate. They get mad when I move all their stuff. But that's my cleaning routine. I have you looking at my birds right now. They were playing, but they decided to go to sleep on me when I put the camera up here, so sorry about that. To the Cat Crazy Creations, the request you wanted, I made that and it's being uploaded, but I wanted to ask you, do you have a bunch of cats? I didn't, I'm not sure what you do. If you do, you need to keep your birds high up, away from your cats, in another room away from the cats, because the stress from the cats constantly trying to jump on them or, being around the cage, slapping at them. Even dogs will stress them out really bad. It can cause them to have depression and, just stuff like that. It's simple. Just keep them away from all of your other pets. If you have children and grandchildren and just friends with little kids, it's okay for them to be in the room. Just don't let them bang on the cage and don't run by screaming and yelling and throwing their hands up and shooting guns and stuff, like toy guns at them. Because the stress of that, can lead to some problems. But, I just wanted to do the cage cleaning and let you know what I do to keep, the cleanliness. It may be different, but that's just what I've gathered and what I do for my birds. Let's see, what else? That's about it. Very simple. Just make sure when you're washing them, if I don't really use bleach on mine, but if you do use bleach, to dilute it really well and dry and air dry it, and I'd have to keep rinsing it because I feel like it'd hurt them. I use bird safe soap and stuff like that, but yeah, just make sure you keep their stuff clean and they'll appreciate it. I mean, you'll see a happy bird all the time. They'll sing and they'll just lighten up your day. But thanks for watching, you guys. If you have any more requests, just let me know and I'll be happy to do one. Thanks again.